Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm here at Icon 65 Gym. I just wanted to give you guys like a rundown about myself, like my past, and like how I got to this point of doing stuff. That I love, stuff that like I genuinely wake up every day and like super blessed to to have it. Like with her, Hezi, like those family. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm truly happy to have people like that in my life because we all have like different stories, we all have different paths of life, and like just like I was saying, like being yourself. Like I feel like a lot of us don't be ourselves no more. Like we want to be something else. We don't want to be ourselves. So I'm just trying to give people hope. Like be yourself. Like this quick story. Like when I was like raised, like at fourth grade, I end up getting they say end up getting like diagnosed with like a disability or something like that. It wasn't like a physical disability, it was a disability like learning disability, like comprehension, grammar, not learning up to the speed, up to your grade. So when that happened, I was a kid. I didn't really know like what was happening. I didn't really know how to go about. Like I didn't know. I was like, okay, this is what I gotta do. Okay, I'm going to this class, special ed. But they at this time they didn't have like special ed people for like disabilities, special ed people for like learning disabilities. They had us all in one class, people all different type of learning levels, and you don't really learn up to that speed no more. You kind of slow down and you learning at a slower speed. And I wish I had faced some challenges, but as I got older, it kind of hindered me from being feared. Scared to do certain things, scared to like read in classrooms. Like that was one of my biggest fears. Like I went to private schools, I went to public schools, and that's one thing I didn't want to do was like read in front of people, because I feel like when I was reading in front of people was making fun of me. People talk behind my back. People like, you don't have no future, you don't have no hope. But like when the word got around and you get into a certain situation, you don't want that situation to come upon again. So I was always trying to navigate around the situation. So when I get to certain points in life, I started realizing when I meet like this tough road, like when I meet something tough, when something going really, really bad in my life, I don't try to navigate around it. I try to go through it. I try to find my way, find my strength in that weakness that I could survive through that moment. And I just had to get better. I had to take on the sacrifice. I had to take on the risk. As I learned, I obviously building the gym, I lost a lot of friendships, but I ain't lose a lot of friendships because I chose to. I lost a lot of friendships because I wanted to build someone to change myself. And that story from me being a kid, getting bullied, I couldn't really pronounce certain words. Really, it was really terrifying at that moment. Like you start sweating, you start feeling really down, you start feeling a little like the room started closing on you. This is real stuff. This is really how I felt. And if you in that predicament, don't give up on yourself. Like you obviously you're statistic. You're not supposed to be successful in what you want to do, but don't let that fold you. Let that make you stronger. Let that build you to be a better individual. Because it just made me better. It just made me connect with people I never did. Like going through all that and figure my way out how to survive in this society nowadays. Like the internet, we don't get enough real. Like we ain't get enough this. You know what I mean? So I want to give you what I could give. And whatever knowledge I get, I want to spit to you. So like that's why I'm gonna be consistent with the vlogs and all this stuff, and do what I do because it's my passion. I had a struggle. Like we all have a struggle, but how can we turn that struggle into our strength? How can we strengthen that up, and then everything else will follow behind that? And like the brand Icon 65, man, it's like bigger than me. Like family, friends got it tatted on. Like it's bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what it's not just a brand, it's like a heartbeat. It's like something you feel when you want to look to something. Like that's accountability, that's a family. Like it's not just me. I got a family I got to count on. So guys, like this was my story, man. Like I had no choice. I had to go through it. You know what I mean? I had to go through it. So hopefully you take something from that and share it with a friend. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, man. I'm just trying to put a lot of positivity, a lot of realness out there. And I got a real tight niche group right now, and I love it. And we just gonna keep growing. And I appreciate y'all. Number love. I Grind City 5.